Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've gone and done it again. I've bought more parts for this car. This time they're of the 718 variety. Let's go check them out. You know me, I just can't stop meddling with this car. I've had it such a long time and I've actually lost count of all the different things that I've done to it. But the best things I've done to it are the things that make it drive better.
Oh yeah, and this, but we'll talk about that in another video.
Regular viewers of the channel will remember that I changed out this old hollow squidgy anti-roll bar from the rear for the X73 bar, which was solid, and what a difference that made to the car. The 981's all sometimes criticised for being a bit numb at low speeds, and I kind of felt the same after driving the 987 Spyder, but this was a game changer. It stiffened up the rear, it gave more feel through the seat at lower speeds, at higher speeds, adjustability on and off the throttle, it just felt more fun. In the press release for the 718, Porsche actually talks about reinforcing the rear suspension. A new lateral member strengthens the rear subframe and therefore improves lateral rigidity. If we consider that lateral rigidity is the resistance against a pushing or a bending force, then increasing it should improve the handling of the car. So I bought the bar, I bought the fixings and the additional longer bolts, all for about £100. The bar second hand, the bolts and the fixings from the OPC. We'll reuse the bushings.
A good opportunity to test the exhaust valves from here as well. That's right. Fairly straightforward. I'm just going to remove these bolts. The 718 transmission pan had holes in it already. This one doesn't have it, so if you want to skew it in the centre, you will also need to drill holes. Got one size again, and it should self-centre anyway. So the bracing is fitted, but I have something else. Check this out. So, but over the life of the 718, they've done a little bit more. This piece is more interesting. You can see it's come from the almost new 718 GT4 that had an unfortunate start to its life. I can't see this part anywhere on the diagrams, and I'm not convinced it was part of the build on the earlier 718 GT4 or Spyder. Maybe a continuous improvement effort, I'm not sure. It shares the same part number, just with a B at the end. You've got this piece here which will tie the anti-roll bar together and strengthen that, and then this piece here braces the bottom of the subframe. And actually it's quite similar to this aftermarket part. It's pretty cool that Porsche's given us an OEM part which does the same thing. And with the car completely raised off the ground, few bolts done too. We've got 4 along each diagonal and then 4 to lower the pan down, and that should then allow us to slide in the new bracing. We've undone those bolts and we've been able to get a bit of clearance there to slide the bar in. Awesome. See the part there? I want to give a shout out to the guys at Avalon King. They spotted that I had a new front end and wanted to help me protect it, so they gave me the Armour Shield 9 to try out. It's a nano ceramic coating. And it was something I was always a little bit worried about installing myself, because I kind of thought, oh, it's quite specialist. But actually, the way it's laid out in the instructions make it really easy. In terms of prep work, it's a case of washing the car using a clay bar and polishing it, wipe down with ISO, and then you can get straight into applying this serum. It comes with an applicator and a couple of these cloths. You dab it on, and then in a crisscross motion, apply it, make sure it's got an even coverage. Wait a couple of minutes and literally buff off. It's so quick and easy, and it offers a great protection. But the thing that really blew me away when I was doing it was the shine that's coming out of the guard red paint mark. Obviously it was new anyway, but it's really brought it up quite nice. I haven't tested how long it will last, but they're saying 2 years. You can use it on wheels, windows, even on the headlights, which should help prevent the delamination that can occur on these in hot climates. Give Avalon King a shout. Go and look at their website. It's avalonking.com. Thanks very much. With everything fitted, I think it's time to go for a drive. So I'm up here at Glen Shea. Let's go and test the car out. Some of the best roads in Scotland up here. This is a road I drive quite often. It's absolutely beautiful up here, and it's a very challenging road on the car, so it'll be a great test. So that was fun. I mean, driving a car like this on a road like that is always fun, but today it was slightly better. When you lean on the car, you obviously feel it more, and on a road like this, I think it's perfect conditions for it. The car's been challenged, there's undulations, there's changes in camber, there's tight corners, you're going up and down, left and right constantly. But the car just felt, to me at least, a little bit more planted, more at one with itself. There was a bit more compliance, body control, all just tied together really nicely. And it does feel a little bit tighter than it did before. Not that there was a problem, as I say, it's a subtle change, but it's a good one. When I'd only done the anti-roll bar at the rear, I did notice a slight difference kind of in terms of lean, and comparing the back to the front, and that seems to have kind of righted itself. It was never a problem, I wasn't going to do anything about it, but it seems to have improved it, and I don't know if that's because we've obviously bolted the rear end together and kind of made it firmer. I don't know, but it works. It's easy to do, it doesn't cost a lot. I recommend you do the same. It's OEM parts. What are you waiting for? Go do it. I'd also like to give a shout out to the guys at Rocketwires. They gave me these door trims. They just take your old ones and retrim them, and it's a nicer feel on your hand, and it looks better. It kind of upgrades it. My car has the full leather interior, but for whatever reason the door handles are not, and that always bugged me. And another thing they've given me is this really cool knee pad. It kind of goes on. You can buy one for the passenger or the driver side, and it sits here. And it protects your knee when you're kind of cornering harder. I think it's something you get in the new GT3. I got it in stitching to match my interior, but you can get it in any stitching you like, so recommend that as well. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Remember to subscribe. There's some more content coming. I promise, some good stuff actually. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you for the next one.